The chorus of critics is growing. The White House, the American Medical Association, Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton, the Committee on Aging. They are all adding their names to the list of those concerned about the rising price of EpiPens, the medication that can stop life-threatening allergic reactions. As the criticism grows, so does the pressure on shares of EpiPen maker Mylan. Shares fell 5% today and are down about 12% since Friday. And as Meg Tirrell reports, Mylan's relationship with Congress has played a big role in the growth of EpiPen sales.
The scrutiny of Mylan's price increases on the EpiPen only heightened today, with Washington ratcheting up the pressure across the board.
Pharmaceutical companies that often try to portray themselves as the inventors of life-saving medication often do real damage to their reputation by being greedy and jacking up prices in a way that victimizes vulnerable Americans.
Press Secretary Josh Earnest said in response to a question about EpiPen price increases that the White House isn't second-guessing Mylan, but that prescription drug price increases can raise moral and ethical questions. Presidential candidate Hillary Clinton also weighed in, tweeting that EpiPens can be the difference between life and death. There's no justification for these price hikes. The price of EpiPen has risen more than 500% to more than $600 for a pack of 2 in the past decade.
Heather Brecht has stirred up a hornet's nest.
Industry leaders commented as well, with former Medtronic CEO Bill George criticizing Mylan CEO Heather Brecht for the increases. But it didn't end there. The Senate Aging Committee sent a letter to Mylan requesting information about EpiPen pricing and a briefing to committee staff within 2 weeks. That's the same committee that held hearings on drug pricing earlier this year, focusing on Valiant Pharmaceuticals and Turing Pharmaceuticals. That's the company founded by Martin Shkreli. Mylan said today in a statement, quote, "We've reached out to every member of Congress who sent us a letter, and we look forward to meeting with them and responding to their questions as soon as possible." Mylan's government relationships may be important to supporting growth of EpiPen sales. The company successfully lobbied for the passage of a 2013 law, the School Access to Emergency Epinephrine Act, which provides incentives for schools to stock emergency supplies of epinephrine, the key ingredient in EpiPens.
So Congress got in the middle of this, including a number of Democrats, including Senator Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, and said we want them to do this, but didn't think about what the market effects were going to be.
Since 2013, EpiPen sales have grown by more than 25%, according to Cowen Research, from $843 million in 2013 to more than $1 billion last year. Now, the drug maker has been lobbying Congress for another bill to require epinephrine stocking on airplanes. Government attention on drug pricing is never good for stock prices, and drug makers felt the impact today. Not only did Mylan's stock continue its decline, but pharmaceutical companies across the board ticked lower as Washington ratcheted up the pressure. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Meg Tirrell.